Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Vampires. We're still at Persephone's house, actually talking to the Grim Reaper. We're thinking about our baby. Oh boy, alright, I don't want to share the big news. You just took away my hubby. I mean, at the same time, like, she's not that upset about it. She's just kind of putting on an act for Persephone. Persephone is really confused. She's up here with a glass of water. We're real upset. I actually think Morgan's gonna head on home because we have to get ready because, well, I think we're gonna have to, plan some services to, honor Vlad's life. That's what, a wife that actually cares about him would do. And this random guy wants to go to the Bluffs with us. No thank you. Kind of with child right now. Kind of with child. It is 8 in the morning, actually almost 9, and Morgan is just practicing some violin here. She's getting pretty good. She's actually level 7, and this far to level 8. And she already made all the calls she needs to have some services, a little bit of a funeral later on for Vlad. Of course, we'll have Persephone there, as, like, should be required. We became good friends with Caleb. Interesting. And, of course, we'll invite the whole family. I don't think we're gonna invite the Grim Reaper. I don't even know if you can. If you can, I might. Sweethearts, deceased spouse. Few things are sadder than spouses are separated by death. Aww. But, we'll be having a little bit of a funeral for Vlad later on in the evening once it gets darker out, because we'll be heading over to Windenburg to a funeral lot, a nice little church place. And we will say our final farewells, do the proper thing that I think Persephone would expect of Vlad's loving wife, and that will be the end of him. For real, like, finally. So I'm really hyped about that, and also because I heard about the passing of someone special. I don't want to offer my condolences. You were there. I was there with you when it happened, Persephone, but thank you. But I went ahead and I downloaded the funeral mod. I can put links in the description down below if you'd like to check that out, because I thought it was important for the storytelling of this episode, for us to have a proper funeral to say goodbye to Vlad for real. But looks like airplane origami. Samuel has mastered the art of the paper airplane, and he can't wait to try his original supersonic design. He's already finished his worksheet, and the substitute isn't looking. Maybe now's a good time? Yeah, we're gonna throw the plane. Yes. Aww. His plane does a loop-de-loop and then lands on the substitute's desk. Oh boy. He got a performance loss. And then Anastasia, oh my gosh, the teacher has to run out to pick up his medication, so he asked the class to sit quietly and do their reading assignment. Should Anastasia do that or try to get some homework? She has the chance. We're going to do some homework. Did she get a performance loss, or did she get away with it? That's secret. So it doesn't matter that Anastasia started her other homework first. She'll just do her reading at home later. There we go, worked out. But I'm going to leave Morgan to her violin practice here. She's doing beautifully. I'm very impressed with her skills that she's gained over time. Leave her and her little bundle of joy here to a nice calming day before we get to the craziness that we'll be trying to put on an act for the services tonight. Okay, it is much later in the evening. It is almost 6 o'clock. We'll be hosting a funeral very, very soon now. Morgan actually just entered her 3rd trimester. Look at that bump. That's crazy. But we need her to, oh, well, let's see what she wants to talk to Rebecca about first. She's gonna chat with her. Okay. Rebecca probably has a feeling that Morgan had something to do with the death of Vlad, and she has mixed feelings about it because she's getting closer with Persephone, and obviously Vlad is Rebecca's maker. You can see, like, the look in her face, but we're gonna go ahead and change into that formal attire we were wearing yesterday. Let's see the baby bump with that dress, though. Oh, gosh. Focus on different topics, Sam. You will be okay. Oh, they are hugging. That is strange. Oh, my gosh. Look. I love when she does that. It's just so funny to me. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and plan a social event. We're going to be hosting a funeral, and we have his urn in our inventory somewhere here. Right here, Mr. Vlad. So we're going to go ahead and host a funeral, and The host, I guess, is Morgan. Click a guest. Okay, so we're gonna bring the whole household, so we don't need to invite them. We're obviously gonna invite Lilith and Persephone. I guess we'll invite Brad. That makes sense. I don't know. Patrick doesn't really need to come. Sure, Bella can come. I think that's probably enough people. I think these are some vampires in town, though. This lady, maybe. I don't know. She can come. And I think that's it. Well, should we select our household just in case? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I think that's good. We need a minister. Can Vlad be the minister at his own funeral? What? I really like that idea. That's really weird. Entertainer, sure, we can hire that role. We'll hire the mixologist, or actually Sigrid, you can be the mixologist, and the caterer, we can hire that role. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's select a place. Funeral, church, graveyard, right here. This is where we will be going. So let's go have a funeral. We are here, and look at the ghost of Vlad is here. He's angry, and he's gonna be the minister for his own funeral, which is kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. But everyone's burning up, so I do want to get them all inside. Hard to say goodbye, remembering a sim that passed away, like all kinds of upset. So we're gonna have everyone come on inside. If I hear his bat, I guess. I just don't want anyone to, like, die. I mean, Caleb's not going to, but, you know. Is anyone not heading inside? Sit. Alright, everyone go in. Quickly. Has Persephone arrived yet? I don't... Oh, there she is. She's walking in real sad here. Oh. Look at her. I think that's Lilith in the background over there. And vampire Ghost Vlad is drinking from somebody. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Even in death, Vlad. You need to minister your own wedding. Your own, not wedding. What's it called? Own funeral, though, so. Oh, she's coming over to mourn the grave. Look at everyone, so sad. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is cool, though, that this is, like, a service you can have. Oh, you can give a speech. Morgan, go give a speech. Oh, I clicked on Rebecca. Morgan, go give a speech. It was your husband. She's like, no, I don't want to. Alright, I want her to give a speech. I don't know if she can. This is not a mod I've ever used before. I do want to try it out, though. I thought it would be good for this. Oh. How cute, though, that we were able to do this. Everyone's crying over him. He's supposed to be coming in here, and, you know, his ghost should be here somewhere. I don't know where he is. But anyway, where did we invite Brad? Is Brad? Oh, there he is. He's burning up, too. I forgot. Mr. Vampire Brad. Alright, well, we're going to want to go talk to him as well. Looks like Brad's going over to Persephone, and we're going to go thank him for coming. Oh, Morgan's speech didn't inspire anyone. Look at Penny Pizzazz, our caterer, in the back. Oh, goodness. Look at some more pictures from this event. This is so crazy. I didn't think we'd ever get to this point. She's just like, hey, Brad, this is... And he's like, yeah, I know who she is. Trying to introduce Persephone, which he thinks is named Hera. And he doesn't get the chance to go ahead and correct her. He's just like, yeah, I know her. That's the end of that. And Morgan's like, oh, okay then. Well, alright. But never mind. So we're gonna invite Persephone to feel the baby. Everyone's just crying up here. Not too much is going on. Can we have, is there any more options? Like, how do we get the, how do we get Vlad to speak or whatever? I don't even know where he went. I don't think he's here anymore. There's just this lady outside. I have no idea. But that's okay. I think this is getting the point across that we wanted to. We're actually having a funeral for him, which is really nice. I think this is a nice mod to have. I would recommend it. We haven't done too much with it, but I think it's nice. We have our little baby that's going to be born. Poor father is no longer with us. I want her to feel the baby bump, though. Refuse to face death. Oh, no. That's some interesting options. Bella's just like, I don't know any of you. Why did you guys ask me to come here? It's really interesting. Look at everyone just gathered over here crying. Oh, it's so sad. And there's just like kind of positive music being played. Yeah, I don't feel like this is funeral music at all. But okay, we did our thing. I don't want this to last too long. I just wanted her to feel the baby bump, which we'll try again in a minute. But like, look at them both having the same reaction. Oh goodness. Invite to feel baby. I just want that to happen once. Please, please touch the baby. Please. Please. This is Vlad's baby. He would want you to be excited about it. Oh, is she gonna do it? Yes! I need all of the pictures. Funeral baby bump pictures. That's awful, but you know, I think it's a good thing to have shown. To have pictures of. It's an important moment, I think. So rest in peace, Vlad. Back to a coffin like you've been sleeping in for forever. So farewell to Vlad. Oh gosh, she just scared us. She's like trying to goof around with us a little bit. Hi Dawn, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh, why is everyone here? Hi Nina. Nina Caliente came to just see what's up. Alright, well, I think some of us should come get a drink. Oh. Why are there two bartenders? You're dressed up like the bartender like I asked you to be. And then we also have this lady, Eva Joyson. Okay, well, I guess we have two. But that's okay. That looks so good. What is that? I don't know what that is, but it looks really good. But anyway, I think that's really it. Everyone can have some drinks. And then we'll head home. We did it. We did the most we could for this funeral. Everyone's, you know, getting a chance to mourn Vlad, but we're actually going to quickly come over here, have Rebecca come talk to Persephone, because I think Persephone really wants to see Rebecca's side on this, because I think Persephone realizes that Morgan and Rebecca don't really get along. Not really at all, actually. And that Rebecca actually might have some insight as to whether Morgan had anything to do with this, because I think she trusts Rebecca a little bit more because Rebecca is so evil, and I think Persephone deep down inside definitely is as well. And hopefully, I think Persephone is hoping that Rebecca has some kind of connection because Vlad was her maker and would try to be on her side, and they could be of she could be some help to her of proving that Morgan had something to do with this. Although, like, there's no evidence right now, but we're gonna go ahead and discuss Vlad's will. All this stuff, and she's like, well, technically it goes to Morgan, all the house, the lot, everything of his, because she is his wife and is having his baby. So that lot is your guys. I can't really do much about that. As much as I feel like I've been more of his life, that's definitely Morgan's. So I guess you get to... Oh my god. Oh my god. She just walks over and smooches Brad. I mean, look at how awkward her lips look, but like, oh my god. Right in front of everybody? That's gonna cause some drama. Did Morgan see it? Where is Morgan? Morgan. Morgan's over here. Morgan is drinking while pregnant. Good girl. Great. And she didn't see that, but I feel like if she did see this, she would have had a drink too. My goodness, that is crazy and should not be happening. Looks like Caleb saw it and is just like, what? What just happened? But I think that's a good point to end the funeral there. Persephone was just like, marking her territory right now. Oh boy. Everyone has returned home now, and we're talking to Morgan and Rebecca are chatting it up because, oh gosh, I don't know why she's thinking about woohoo. But even though they're not, I am so in love with Vlad. Oh no. It looks like Rebecca is prying for information about how Morgan felt about Vlad, and Morgan knows that she can't really confide in her sister about any of that information, so she's like, I am so in love with him. I like that actually popped up. But she's also wanted to just see if she could get any information for Persephone, but also to let her know what Persephone said about the house. So it looks like we're going to console her and let her know that technically this property is now ours. And we can do with it what we will. Be like, I know you wanted to fix this place up at some point in time, and we are free to do that now. And Morgan's like, well, I'm not so sure about anything right now, so we'll see what happens. But I think that we're going to have that pushed probably next part to go ahead and make this house like completely bulldoze it and get the house that we built a while ago. But right now Morgan is really upset. She's got lots of negative moodlets, and of course she is in her 3rd trimester, which I'm sure isn't helping with all of the sadness. She's very pregnant and doesn't really know what to do. She's gotten everything she's wanted to, and now she's kind of got to live with what's going on, which of course is going to be stressful. Plus there was some stuff going on with Persephone and Brad that she may or may not have seen. That could be some crazy drama. I can't believe Persephone just walked up to Brad and was like, hey honey, and gave him a big old smooch, like as if there wasn't enough drama. And like Morgan tried to introduce them, and he just interrupted her and was like, oh, I already know who she is. Except he doesn't know who she is at all. He thinks she's just some hot chick named Hera, and she's not. She's the evil Persephone, and he has no idea. And the thing is, like, Morgan has explained a little bit about Persephone to him before they had like a little bit of a falling out, but he doesn't know that they're the same person. So that's like crazy. We're gonna have to figure that out, and we also want to patch up that relationship with Brad. Like, I don't know how it got so bad. They're disliked. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to figure that out real soon. I don't want them to hate each other at all. Oh gosh, they're supposed to be besties, and like, he's taking care of like our half brother. We need to fix that relationship. Rebecca once again called Persephone to let her know what she has found out, and what she's really saying is that she talked to Morgan, and Morgan legitimately seems upset and like flat out told her that she loved Vlad. Of course, Rebecca thinks it was pretty believable, but I mean, who really knows other than Morgan, like what her intentions are? And she's just gonna let Persephone know that's what Morgan said, that she loves Vlad. And that she also let her know about us technically having access to the property, Morgan in particular now, to do whatever she wants with. And that Morgan didn't seem ready to jump at that, because Morgan, that has been her ultimate goal the entire time. I mean, this isn't something that we're saying to Persephone because Rebecca doesn't know this. Her ultimate goal was to acquire this land, but she's freaking out a little bit right now. She didn't think she was going to get this far. The fact that she's about to be a mom, I think she's going to be a great mom, but she's a little scared. Like, things have become a little too real. Like, oh gosh, craziness. But she's like, telling Persephone what Morgan said, and seeing what Persephone thinks about it, and agreeing that she will keep an eye on Morgan and relay any more information, because she understands that Morgan has interesting intentions. They've never gotten along, and she's more than willing to keep an eye on for Persephone. So this relationship between them is just going to continue to get more and more complicated and interesting, and I think Morgan and Rebecca are going to be kind of like pit against each other a lot. Morgan has no idea that Rebecca is forming such a good relationship with Persephone, and who knows if Persephone's going to be the best influence on Rebecca, or like, it's going to be a mess. That's all I'm going to say. But I do think that Rebecca is going to be putting a lot of her trust into Persephone and trying to help her in her quest to prove that Morgan is the culprit for Vlad's untimely demise. I think that's the word, untimely. But we'll see how that goes. See how that turns out, and it should be really interesting. But with that conversation that she just had with Persephone and agreeing to continue to spy on Morgan and see what's going on and kind of be, I guess, part of the team of enemies. So it's Morgan and everyone else versus Persephone and Morgan. I mean, Persephone and Rebecca cannot talk. With that being established, I am going to go ahead and end this part here. Next part, we will be having a baby, which is pretty insane, and I have a couple other things planned. We'll probably end up getting our new house next time. I'm pretty sure that's happening, but there will also be a baby, which is pretty insane. I know some people left some baby names. Last part, if you'd like to leave any more names, please leave name suggestions in the comments down below of boys and girls' names, because I have no idea what kind of baby we're having. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.